Welcome to today's video, where we'll take a fascinating trip back in time to discover the amazing origins of human rights found in the Cyrus Cylinder. This old artifact is thought to be the world's first set of rules for human rights, and it tells us about how people's rights, religion, and culture were treated in ancient times. So, get comfortable and let's explore the interesting story of the Cyrus Cylinder and how it still matters to us today. The Cyrus Cylinder was found during a dig in Babylon, which is now Iraq, in 1879. It's a clay cylinder that's about 9 inches long and 4 inches in diameter, and it has writing on it in an old language called Akkadian cuneiform, which was common in the ancient Near East. The story of the cylinder begins when Cyrus the Great, who was the founder of the Achaemenid Empire, captured Babylon in 539 BCE. After taking over the city, Cyrus made some laws that were written on the cylinder. These laws were about religious freedom, treating people fairly, and respecting their beliefs. To understand why the cylinder is so important, we need to know what was happening in that part of the world back then. It was a time of constant wars, where conquerors often forced their own religion and ways on the people they took over, causing a lot of suffering and loss. But Cyrus was different. Instead of making the Babylonians follow his beliefs, he let them keep their own religion and culture. This was a big change from what was happening at the time and showed that Cyrus cared about the people he conquered. The Cyrus Cylinder has some really important rules that show how much Cyrus valued human rights. No more forced labor. Cyrus said that people shouldn't be forced to work, and they should be able to choose their jobs freely. Freedom of religion. The cylinder says that everyone has the right to practice their own religion without being punished or treated unfairly. People can go back home. Cyrus wanted people who had been forced to leave their homes to be able to return and live there again. He also made sure that temples and religious items that had been taken away were returned to their rightful places. Taking care of cultural sites, Cyrus wanted to protect the temples and other important places that were part of the people's culture and religion. The rules on the Cyrus Cylinder have had a big impact on how we think about human rights today. These ideas about freedom of religion, protecting culture, and treating people fairly are found in important documents like the Bill of Rights in the United States and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations. The message of religious tolerance and respecting different cultures is really important in our world today. As we face issues like migration, cultural differences, and intolerance, the Cyrus Cylinder reminds us that we should embrace these values to bring people together. The Cyrus Cylinder is now in the British Museum, but its message goes beyond just one place. It traveled around the world to different museums and cultural centers, helping people learn about its significance and how it's relevant to human rights discussions today. As people from all over the world continue to be fascinated by the cylinder, it stands as a powerful reminder of the importance of treating others with respect and understanding, no matter where they come from or what they believe. Cyrus the Great's legacy goes beyond just the Cyrus Cylinder. He started the Achaemenid Empire, which became one of the biggest empires in ancient times. His leadership style, which focused on being fair and understanding, is well liked by historians. He was able to control such a big empire by letting people keep their own ways and traditions. Although some people have questioned whether the Cyrus Cylinder is real or not, its impact on human rights and our understanding of history is still significant. The story of the Cyrus Cylinder teaches us about the importance of preserving cultural heritage. Objects like this cylinder help us connect with the past and learn about the history and values of ancient civilizations. By taking care of these things, we can learn valuable lessons about human rights and how our shared cultural values have developed over time. In a world where things are changing fast, it's even more important to preserve cultural heritage. The story of the Cyrus Cylinder reminds us to protect and appreciate the diverse cultures that make up our world. As we finish exploring the Cyrus Cylinder, we're reminded that a simple artifact can teach us so much about history and inspire us to keep working for human rights, tolerance, and cultural understanding. The Cyrus Cylinder is a symbol of how people have always wanted to be treated fairly and with respect. As we work towards a fair and just world, the story of the Cyrus Cylinder should continue to inspire us. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of the Cyrus Cylinder and its enduring significance in promoting human rights around the world. If you found this exploration interesting and inspiring, Don't forget to comment down below and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content like this. Your support means a lot to us, and it helps us bring more informative videos to you. So, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Until next time, take care and keep exploring the fascinating stories of our past.